boy. Oh man, guys. Oh my. What do we got here today? First of all, how do I sound? Let's make sure I sound okay. Oh, how do I sound? What's that? What's that noise? Do I sound okay? I feel like I sound not good. Guys, let me know in chat. Do I sound okay? Because I just checked for myself and it sounded a little bit off, but then it sounded okay at the end. And also, I want to make sure I change this. And Hecate, don't get too excited. She didn't strike anybody, at least to my knowledge, not recently. But what we are going to discuss is who she struck in the past, how and why, and how she's lying about it now. Just because it's relevant, because Lol Cow Live, the women version, was just false copyright struck by Natter, and everyone's making a big deal of it. So to watch so many people who either stood by and said nothing or outright defended Yaba's abuse of the copyright system, and to even hear Yaba herself be like, oh my God, how dare he? Meanwhile, she was trying to take down mine, Belinda, and Gaining Ground's channel, abusing the copyright system just this last summer. And she purposely did more than 3 to try to get our channels terminated. So of course we have to talk about it because it's relevant to the situation. But no, to my knowledge, she hasn't done it again since, because here's the truth. And the only reason why she retracted the false copyright, in my opinion, is because when Primink, who is a much larger channel, put out that call to action, like, yo, hit me up, any smaller channels who are the victim of abuse of the copyright system, hit me up and I will help you to the best of my ability, because his channel was being targeted by somebody abusing the copyright system. It's so funny because right around that same time, within days, and for some within hours of me talking about Priming putting out that call to action, she retracted and removed all of the false copyright strikes. Like, yikes. And it's crazy. I can't wait to hear. I cannot wait to hear what she has. I'm hoping, did you guys watch her most recent live stream? I'm hoping that she's going to talk about it, at least to some degree, because I know she and her wife have tweeted about it. Like, oh, how dare you? What? Ugh, I can't even handle it. It's because it's the absolute hypocrisy and the disgusting behavior of these lol cows who react to Chantel. It's like, remind me again, what are all the reasons for why you hate Chantel, for why you think she deserves all of this, all of this? Write me a list, because I guarantee you, Yaba specifically and many others, they check every box, sometimes twice, sometimes more than twice. They check the same exact boxes, but you hate Chantel, but you give a pass to this cow. Why again now? Oh, because she hates the same person that you do. It's like, you really need to reflect. If you're giving these excuses as to why Chantel is such a terrible person, but the person that you love so much hits every box, tell me again. Like, reflect upon yourself. What is actually going on here? Do you actually hate this person? Or are they more similar to yourself than you would like to admit? And all of this projection is a cope so you can have a small break from hating yourself. Because that's what it is at the end of the day. Another known and very vocal Yaba supporter and hater of Chantel. Come to find on my timeline, this person's personal picture has been revealed. And what do you know? Like, why is it every time they are enormous? Not only are they enormous in weight and size, but they're also hideous. Like, when you look at this person's picture, you're like, whoa, fat's not even your number one problem. Like, you're bugly at the same time. Like, no wonder you spend all of your free time trying to find somebody to point and look at and laugh at and hate. It's because you very obviously hate yourself. And I'm sorry, but it's like, don't you think that time and energy would be better spent rectifying your own situation? Like, Jesus Christ. Let me share Twitter. We got to talk about some of the things that are on the timeline. Hold on. Where are you? And oh my God, we have to watch this. I just saw the funniest clip. I'll show you though. Hold on. So funny. It's going to be a fun one tonight, guys. It's going to be a long one tonight, guys, because we have much to watch. We have much to react to. We have much to cover. And here we go. Oh, look at this clip I just seen by Yo Mama. Let's look. Watch together.
Stop it! Put the chocolate chip cookies.
I meant to ask Keem if he saw our counter this morning.
Yaba, put the cookies down. Stop it! Put the chocolate chip cookies down right now. Drop them. How could you come on the internet, trash Foodie Beauty for her chins, calling her chins?
Right?
Well. I mean, if you had any, I mean, you don't have a neck. I mean, if you tapped Yaba on the shoulder, she has to turn her whole body. Hey, what did you say? What happened? What happened? What happened? Over here?
Oh my God.
Which way? She can't even turn her head. Come on.
Yo.
How could you talk about Foodie Beauty?
Yo, I can't fucking deal with this. Yo, the way he's turning. Oh, we gotta watch that again.
That's crazy.
We gotta see that again.
Which way? Who did that? Who did? Oh, what happened? What happened? Over here? Which way? She can't even turn her head. Come on. How could if you tapped Yaba on the shoulder, she has to turn her whole body. Hey, what did you say? What happened? Who did that? Who did? Oh, what happened? What happened? Over here? Which way? She can't even turn her head. Come on. How could you talk about Foodie Beauty? That's crazy. You sound like a lunatic, man. Listen, let me tell you something. You cannot drag somebody for being fat when you're fat. Oh, you know what? We know we're fat around here. It's fat on fat. No, ma'am, you're fatter than fat. Like, you're weird. You're weird fat. Like, hey, you guys. That's crazy. She had some confidence yesterday. I don't know what happened.
That's the important thing. I don't even have it open. I meant to ask Keem if he saw our counter this morning.
Yaba, put the cookies.
Oh my God. Amazing. Yo, I think we have to watch, like, not right now, but I definitely want to watch more of this together. Did you guys watch him do this live? Oh my God. That was amazing. What else? Okay, so I just retweeted this because it's so funny. Like, LolCow Queens was struck by Natter. Everybody's all up in arms about, oh my God, it's the worst thing that anybody could ever do is to abuse the copyright system. What a punana. He abuses the copyright system to silence. And then I'm sitting here like, what? You support Yaba. Yaba was a guest on this goddamn show. She does and has done the same thing. Only worse. Because Yaba, with having knowledge of how YouTube works, she made sure to strike enough streams to get the channel terminated of both mine, Gaining Grounds, and Belinda's channels. She tried to take out 3 channels for why, may I ask? Why do you ask? Is it because we were infringing on her copyright? No. It's because she wanted to silence valid criticism against her. Like, oy vey, I can't believe it. Like, the shit that goes on, the fucking fat audacity of some people, I can't even deal with it. Again, this is the one that he struck. This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by blah, 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 blah. What's this? This is something so, because like, yo, first let's look at this. Fatty Fat says, even if you went by Sam's twisted logic, YouTube doesn't have an eye for an eye policy. Let's look at what she's saying this about. Here we go. Somewhere, Sam says Yaba copyright struck them because they got her a strike and she lost 2 weeks of income. Always fucking lying. Nobody struck anybody. In fact, me, Belinda, Gaining Ground, all live time showed our reporting history. What happened was this idiot was making overt fucking death threats and she got a TOS violation. She has only herself to blame, but she's trying to blame other people. And now that's the reason why you abuse the copyright system, because you broke terms of service. Like, they are just allergic to the motherfucking truth. And then that's what Fatty Fats was saying about. Even if you went by Sam's twisted logic, YouTube doesn't have an eye for an eye policy. What Fatty Fats means is even if Sam was telling the truth, which she isn't, that's still not a fucking valid excuse to abuse the copyright system. Idiots. Like, ugh. Gaining Ground is the one who tweeted that and said, Now, why are Yaba and her friend lying about what happened with those copyright strikes? Is it because Keemstar is watching? No one struck Yaba. She received a TOS violation and she was banned from streaming for 7 days. Not the 14 days they're now claiming she appealed it. And YouTube denied her appeal and the video stayed down. She broke terms of service. End of story. A bunch of us showed our reporting history live to prove that we did not report her stream, but they kept lying and saying we did in order to justify full striking us. She and her friend then filed a bunch of bogus lawsuits with the Copyright Claims Board, hoping that the lawsuits would make the strikes permanent and our channels would be terminated. Yaba and her friend abused the copyright system and privacy system to silence people who were exposing the fuck out of them. And now they're rewriting history because they know how Keemstar, LolCal Live, and Lol Queens feel about creators who do that sort of thing. It's crazy how much those two lie about things that have been thoroughly archived/documented. This is why I'm saying, like, yo, the fucking internet is written in ink, idiots. And again, there's a reason why at the time Yaba refused to show the emails that she received from YouTube. Anytime there's any type of interaction, a claim, a strike, you get an email from YouTube. Now you see how when me, Belinda, Gaining Ground, when we received our copyright claims and strikes, we all showed our emails. There's a reason why Yaba did not show hers. It's because she wanted to lie to her audience about what she received and why. Like, oh my God, these people are the worst of the worst. Tell me what happened with G. I saw what you wrote earlier in chat, G. I saw that you said something like, oh, thank you for everybody reaching out. And I'm reading some of the comments, like some of the things you guys are saying in chat. What happened with G? Stephanie says, gee, I know, but it's the fact that they did it. A viewer, what happened, guys? Let me know. Here for the Mess says, hey, Angry P, hey, Chad, Yaba has become just like her wife. Yo, Yaba has become just like the lol cows that she fucking covers and pretends to be different than. That's the real problem. That's the real situation at hand. to be honest. Oh shit. Stephanie says Sam and Yaba called for G's docs in AK's chat. Do you know why? What's the reason why? What did G do? How did G disagree? What did G do to deserve to be doxxed as a viewer? Please let me know. What up, Fozzie Isborn? I haven't seen you in mad long. How you been? It's on X. Yo, if somebody knows what like the pertinent tweets, please at me on it so I can put it on screen. If anybody has screenshots on Twitter of them calling for her docs or the why or whatever, please at me on it and I'll put it on screen. Yikes. Somebody just you just added me or did you DM me? Let me unshare this so I could check my DMs real quick. Hold on. I don't like to do that while it's on screen just in case, but give me a sec. Let me check my DM. Stephanie shared the post. This is what trash is. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you. Here we are. Stephanie just sent me this and said, this is what trash is. Asking for info on a viewer is out of control. Sam and Yaba need real help. Keena Ground says, Yaba and her dependent being a combined 900 pounds is only one of many issues. And then what are these screenshots? This is fucking Yaba saying, I want the G info. Anyone has it, send it to me. I want her ass. Brittany, shut up before I call Carol. Guess who Carol is? Yes, we intend to dox the shit out of G. I don't remember her dad's name, but I'll call him at the fucking funeral home. Keep it up, Brittany. Wow. Wow. I know who I'm sending these fucking screenshots directly to let them know what kind of fucking piece of shit they had on their fucking show. Woo, Nelly. Like, yo, to be this fucking reckless under the circumstances, like you just begging. You're begging for your karma to come publicly for us all to watch. Like, oh my God, fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, it's insane, dude. Screenshot this, said they feel untouchable. Nah, you don't know who I'm talking about. 70, you don't know who I'm talking about. And to be honest, if we are talking about Keemstar, yes, he does love the drama. Do you think that he would fucking hesitate to air this shit out if it would cause a kerfuffle on his fucking show? Do you think he would hesitate for 1 second if it would cause any type of dramas back and forth between anybody? He would jump on this shit. Like, oy vey. But that's not even who I mean. Not right now. It's just funny. And especially after the LOL Cow channel was just false copyright struck. Man. Crazy. What else we got here? Let me see if someone else tagged me in anything. Oh, I think all you guys tagged me in it. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Rose. Oh, what's this? Oh, is this the reason why? Looks like this is what has Pig and Pig Wife all riled up. Unprotected Lex says, I don't think it was beady little eyes that made them mad. My guess is this comment from the other night on Lolcat Live is what really put G on the radar for them. G super chatted and said, wait till you hear about the YouTube Underground and her wife Sam wanting Girl World to put respect on a PDF file's name. That man being her kid's dad. They are sick people compared to Foodie. Wow. So G's the one who left that comment. I remember when I heard it, I wondered who had left it myself. G says, I have kids, one a baby. Everything I learned literally made me sick. They laughed while speaking on it. Using that to attack other creators, a serious topic, was now all giggles while they said, keep talking about a child and see what happens next, hyping each other up while laughing. As a mom, it's disgusting. I feel nothing but heartache for all involved, but log off and don't engage and carried on. Calling a gay man a pedo just because you don't like him. A friend of mine was targeted for being gay and was called a predator. That friend of mine is no longer alive. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I think it's fucking wild that they want to dox you simply for telling the truth in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's like, shout from the rooftops that you're fucking guilty. It's so ridiculous. All you did was ask a question. And you did it in such a way where it has nothing to do with the victim. You're literally asking about her behavior. About her behavior of putting respect on a PDF file's name. Like, man, I'd love to see how they try to swing this and try to use the actual victim as a fucking shield in this situation. Oy vey. Now, see, how I myself, I wouldn't bring up that situation, particularly to a larger audience. But I think the way that this is worded, like looking at the way that it's worded, you are putting emphasis on her behavior, not the act itself, not even the situation itself. So it's very obvious why they're so angry, because it's facts, because they did do that. They did, before they thought the internet was ever going to know the truth, they did use the death of a monster to try and shield themselves and to try to play the victim card. Like, so disgusting. They're angry because it's true. Do you want to know why? Let me tell you why. Lynn the Cinecon says Keem doesn't like the PDF file topic. Do you want to know why he doesn't like that topic? Because a while back, Keem made a big mistake. Now, very different situation, though. Keem made a huge mistake in this kind old man who used to do gaming live streams. It was a case of mistaken identity where Keemstar thought he was somebody else, thought that this kindly old man was an actual PDF file. He ended up being wrong. And he damn near destroyed this old man's life with that false accusation. But it was very different than what we're talking about here. Keemstar, it was genuinely a case of mistaken identity. He did not have it out for this old man, and he wasn't trying to destroy this old man's life. It was genuinely a case of mistaken identity. And the moment that Keemstar learned the truth, he did everything in his power to try and right his wrongs. So that's the reason why it's something personal. It's not that he's not comfortable talking about it. It's because he has particular skeletons in his own closet regarding it, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I have no idea. Is that the old man's name? I think he's deceased now. Rest in peace if so, but I'm not sure. But that's the reason why. Jarella says, unless you have irrefutable evidence for that accusation, never make it, period. Yes, I mean, I agree, but like, I think I understand why. It was so similar. I think the name was similar. The state of origin was similar. But yeah, I agree. That's a heavy and a dangerous accusation to make. And that's why it's even more fucked up. Like, at least with Keemstar, it was genuinely a case of mistaken identity. When it comes to Yaba, she is weaponizing a very serious fucking word against a gay man simply because she doesn't like it that he calls her out for her hypocrisy, for her misdeeds, calls out her lies. It is a very different situation. Super different. But so that's why, huh? Interesting. Interesting. I don't know why I'm surprised by that at all. Let's see. Is there anything else on the timeline that I want to cover before we go into, let's see. I think there is. Hold on. Oh, this is interesting too. Are you guys aware of, do you guys know who the Sinatra Says channel is? He reacts to Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn type content as well. And it's very disappointing for me to see things like this because there was a while ways ago, I thought he was a respectable person. I thought he was like consistent morally. I thought he had a backbone, but he tweets and he tags. He tweets and he tags Keemstar, Locale Live, Locale Queens, and says, do y'all think Keemstar and Locale Live are starting to realize what an absolute mess Foodie Beauty is? Within like a week, her channel members threatening to mass report because she said they wouldn't take it down, and now the love of her life copyright strikes them. So I comment and I say, how do you feel about Foodie Beauty reaction channels abusing the copyright system exactly the same way Natter does? Yaba did it to me and 3 other channels, 3 strikes in a row on purpose to try and get our channels terminated. You're a big fan of Yaba though, right? And of course, no response. And it's not like he has some big Twitter where my fucking comment went unseen. There's fucking 10 comments here. Not only did I write this here under the comments, but I also retweeted it and said the same thing. So we all know he saw it. But of course, there's nothing to say about that. Nothing to say about that. We got to keep our fingers pointed in the right direction, guys. It's all about Chantel. It's all about hating Chantel. Even when my fellow fucking YouTubers, who I'm such a big fan of and rub elbows with, are guilty of the same, I'm going to cover my eyes and plug my ears. You want to know why? Because I'm a PUSSY in capital fucking letters. And I have no backbone. Yeesh. Everybody is fucking garbage. It's so unfortunate. What else we got here? Hater Tater says, so Natter out here striking channels again, including Keemstar. This should get good. And maybe his channel will be removed from YouTube once and for all. But he will just pop on over to Dee Dee's channel again. Belinda says, doing some research for the anniversary stream and found this. Everything is projection with these crooked-headed hogs. Yeah, I mean, like, why is one eye so much lower than the other? They love to say that shit about other people. You know what's so fucking wild? Like, the more I see of just the visage of these fucking hippos, it's how dare you all the time. How the fuck dare you? ever bring up somebody else's looks ever in life, man. Like, what are you thinking? What are you doing? Oy vey. What else? Ooh, what is this? What is this? Oh my God, look at this. Oh, look at this fucking psycho viewer saying, I can't say she will truly stay off YouTube for a while because I know she changes her mind. But when I see effort to, okay, this is a good person. But when I see effort to destroy her livelihood, her income, her relationships, her self-esteem, to anyone cheering her on to fail, this is somebody trying so hard to destroy Chantel's channel and her income that they are genuinely and literally trying to externally claim that crazy frog song that Chantel plays when she does the treadmill sometimes. They're always trying to fucking hem her up. They're always trying to get her in trouble. If they're not trying to get her thrown into a Kuwaiti fucking jail, they're trying to fucking destroy her income. Like, I can't even believe this. I can't even, but like, why am I surprised by this? I can't even fucking believe it. This person, this fucking psychopath says, girls, remember when I emailed the Crazy Frog IP holders, CF Entertainment? Well, they responded. Every time Salah plays Crazy Frog on Chantel's live stream, he's infringing copyright. And now the IP holders are aware. Like, oh my God. I can't even fucking handle these people, guys. These are the worst of society. These are the worst fucking people that you could ever rub elbows with, even know passively. Oh, thank you, Egg Picker. I appreciate you. Oy vey. As long as you're not team whatever the fuck this is, I'm happy. People dropping dimes on each other. You're a fucking narc. You're a fucking narc. You're a tattletaler. You're that fucking kid in school who would remind the teacher when she forgot to assign homework. You are the worst of the worst in every fucking way possible. I just want you to know that, Gracie Goo, you fucking problem. Yick. Yeesh. I'm so glad I didn't. Oh my God. By the way, I'm reminded by my own tweet that I wrote the other day. Guys, I'm surprised. I should have said this at the very beginning of stream, and I meant to. I had something extremely traumatic happen to me the other morning. And eventually I probably will talk about it. Like, I'll tell you the story of what happened, but it was extremely traumatic. Thank God everything turned out well. Like, everything was okay at the end, but it was extremely traumatic. I I'm really afraid that there's going to be repercussions that have the potential to destroy my holiday, meaning Christmas and New Year's. And I really hope not, fingers crossed. But I say this to say, I'm gonna put the I don't have it scrolling right now, but it's always linked in chat. Anybody who donates today, meaning using the links that are pinned at the top of chat or the ones that are rolling in the banner, the donations today will mean more to me personally. I'm not talking about the channel. Anybody who donates today will mean more to me personally than they ever have. Because of something that happened to me, it has the potential to destroy my holiday. So any donations are so appreciated by me personally today. You guys have no idea. And when I'm a little bit further away from the day of that traumatic event, I probably definitely will share the story with you guys. But all I'll say is I'm happy that everything turned out well. And yikes. And I'm so happy that I was able to forget about it for a moment until I saw my own tweet again. Ugh. Anyway. Has anybody watched Yaba's most recent stream? I'm really curious to see if she talks about this event, meaning like Natter copyright striking the channels. And I'm very curious to see how she talks about it. I appreciate it, Jarella. You have no idea. Jarella says, I'm away from my PC, Pistachio, but I'm a help. I really appreciate you, Jarella. And like I said, usually I'll say donate to help better the channel, but any donations today, it will be to help me personally because of something that happened. And you guys are you're not even going to believe it when I fucking share this story with you. It was such a melee of traumatic fucking ridiculousness. You have no fucking idea. But let me unshare this. I want to react to Yaba's most recent thing. Where is it? Present. I think I have it queued up already. I'm just hoping that, oh, not this. Oof. That wouldn't have been good. I've never hit that button before. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Here we are. I am assuming that it happened last night. So it has to be this most recent one, right?
I'm losing weight and feeling confident.
Like if Yaba talked about it, it has to be this one from 4 hours ago. Yes.
Thanks to hers. I got prescribed compounded GLP-1
I still haven't fixed the fucking premium. I need to do
injections, which have the same active ingredient.
No thanks. Never. Fucking A.
Have a smartphone, a home that has electricity to even do this kind of shit. That's really sick, man.
I would
Hey,
never.
Lisa Simpson. Keem said he contacted him on Twitter to get.
Zarella, you know I wouldn't do that. Are you the one who just donated? I think somebody just did. Hold on, let me check. Was it you already, Jarella? Hold on. And I would never dox anybody, even if you fucking disagree with me. Oh, I'm not sure if that's you, but to whoever just donated, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it means to me. Was that you, Jarella? You didn't leave your screen name. Oh, it wasn't you? Okay. Okay, not Jarella then yet, but thank you so much to the person who did just donate. It means so much to me, and you are helping to potentially save my fucking holiday. So thank you so much.
Give him a chance. Voldemort ignored him. Keem said he's going to the higher ups of YouTube to get him banned if he's abusing the system. Lisa Simpson, I have no doubt that he's going to do that.
Yeah,
but I stand by the fact that you don't give a fuck. Bro's a whole ass.
Thank you, Donis. It was Donis who sent the donation. Thank you so much, Donis. You're the best.
Crackhead. Got nothing to lose. He does not care. But we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for the support, hun.
She is talking about it. Isn't that what she just said? Hold on. We need to roll it back.
Kyle goes a ban. Hey, Lisa Simpson. Keem said he contacted him on Twitter to give him a chance. Voldemort ignored him. Keem said he's going to contact us at this point. You know what? And have you all noticed, like, it's the worst men, not necessarily in the community, but just in this atmosphere that have women that put batteries in their back. Do you guys realize that if it wasn't for the old gray puss over there, that motherfucker wouldn't even have a
Look at you trying to blame Chantel. Oh my God. Everything is Chantel's fault. He has autonomy. He's a fucking grown adult, but it's because of Chantel. Somehow his success is as a result of Chantel, but somehow Yaba's own success of her channel has nothing to do with Chantel. And it's all because of her own fucking entertainment prowess. It's because she's fucking talented. And are you fucking kidding? Like, oh my God, I fucking can't stand these people. The inconsistency, the hypocrisy, it fucking, my head's gonna fucking explode.
A smartphone, a home that has electricity to even do this kind of shit. That's really sick, man. Hey, Lisa Simpson. Keem said he contacted him on Twitter.
Bro, even if Grey Puss means Dee Dee, we have all heard together, Yaba and others blame Chantel for giving him the platform. That's what I mean. I think when she said Grey Puss, if she means Dee Dee, I think she means that Dee Dee enables him, which she does, which is, but she's, we've watched her be abused by him. So it's a really fucked up cycle. And while I can't personally understand it or relate, I'm not going to judge a victim. Do you know what I mean? I know people love to do that in this space. As long as we hate the woman, we can judge the victim and her victim status.
To give him a chance, Voldemort ignored him. Keem said he's going to the higher ups at YouTube to get him banned if he's abusing the system. Lisa Simpson, I have no doubt that he's going to do that. But I stand by the fact that he don't give a fuck. Bro's a whole ass crackhead. Got nothing to lose. He does not care. But we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for the support.
Bro, Yaba, that's why he abuses the copyright system, because he has nothing to lose. Well, you have much to lose, right? You raise your whole Chantel hate content keeps your entire family in house and home. Yet you fucking willy-nilly abused the copyright system and tried to get mine, Gaining Ground, and Belinda's channel terminated. And you even took it as far to bring it to some bullshit fucking court system to try and make the bullshit copyright strikes stick, to try and really assure that the channels were terminated. So what's your excuse? He has nothing to lose. He's a crackhead. Why did you do it? Fucking ridiculous.
Fort Hun. Kyle, good to see you. Wicker Crafter, hello. I give zero respect to creators who do no research before running through my yard. Crackhead crew, gang, gang. She who shits herself with a copyright strike. Are you banned for a week until it's cleared? See, that's the thing. She who shits herself. Normally, I think you can kind of just clear that out. Like you'll get a warning or something, but I don't know how.
Oh my God, Jarella. Holy shit. Can we please all say thank you to Jarella? Jarella was just, that was so generous of you. Jarella, both Jarella and the person who you guys are really helping to ensure that this traumatic event that happened out of my control does not destroy my Christmas. Thank you so much, Jarella. Thank you also to Donis. You guys, you have no idea. Like I said, anyone who donates today, it's not even the channel that you're helping me personally. And I am so appreciative. Thank you so much for just being willing, man. You have no idea how much it means to me today. Today, it's been a hell of a couple days, guys. You have no fucking idea.
That works when he caught them when they were live. See, when you get a strike and it's a strike in real time, it's a big boy strike. I don't know if it's the same with copyright, but it's very possible that they might not be able to stream. I'm not sure. I can't answer that. We'll have to wait and see what Frenchie says later on. And I know she's on it. She's already said she's got a scheduled meeting with her YouTube manager. So hopefully she'll get that taken care of and we'll get all the details of exactly what happened. Because I'm curious to know.
Well, thank you, Jarella. Jarella says you're not monetized, so consider it a membership. I really appreciate that. And usually most of the time when I share my links and I ask people to donate, it is to genuinely better the channel, like have it be for internet or just anything to better the channel. Just today is a different day. And this is to me personally. So thank you for being willing. I really appreciate it. You have no fucking idea. Donis too. You guys are the fucking best.
Oh, exactly. If she was put, what kind of timeout she was put in myself. I feel like, though, if it was just one of those things where you could just did the warning and they walk you through those prompts and then you get access to live streaming.
I'm so glad that you reminded me of that. Ham and Beans says FFG doesn't have a YouTube manager. I saw a tweet where she said that she has a meeting upcoming with her YouTube manager soon. And I was really surprised by that because her and Yaba have very similar numbers, like subscriber count wise. And usually you need 100,000 subscribers to get a YouTube manager. So I was very surprised. And it made me laugh. If FFG genuinely does have a YouTube manager at the same number count as Yaba, and Yaba's been doing this for 7 years and she's never been offered a manager, like, woo, that says something, huh? That says quite a lot. Do you guys think she's lying? Why would she lie about something like that?
I think she would have been back. Yes, he got Frenchie while she was live, and then he got, should I even say he? I really don't even feel like that motherfucker has a brain cell to even do this shit himself. I think somebody's doing it for him. Great puss over there, okay? So those two.
Oh, wait, somebody else donated. Somebody just donated and said, for trauma sucks and I hope things work out for you. Thank you so much. Did you tell me what screen name you are? Please shout yourself out in chat. I don't want to say your name or your cash app name, but please shout yourself out so I know who you were in chat if you feel comfortable. But thank you so much. And truly your donation really is going to help to ensure that event does not successfully destroy my Christmas. So thank you so fucking much. You have no idea.
Crackhead 1 and Crackhead 2, I think they did it both while they were live, while Low Cal Queens were live and while Frenchie was live. Live donor 2009, welcome to the ports. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap.
Somebody else just donated and said, hope this helps a bit, P. Hope things get better. Thank you so much to the person who just donated to the PayPal. You guys are fucking amazing. And like I said, I promise you, I will share the story of what happened that morning. But I need to get a little bit further away from the event before I can comfortably share it. And thank you guys so much for being willing to help ensure that it doesn't destroy my Christmas.
Crap. I think he's done for good. IP band. Ooh, Lisa Simpson. I really hope. And that's exactly what he has coming. Here to judge. Good to see you. Susie Q. Hello. Megan Fox. Panda Pondu. You missed at least 5 minutes. Don't worry. We started early. We haven't got to anything really yet. Just saying hello. Talking a little shit.
Oh, there you are. It was Peach. Peach Reverie. I love your name. Says it's me. You can call me by my screen name or first name. It's okay too. My name is pretty general, so I'm not too worried. I like Peach Reverie. I love it. And thank you again so much for your donation and for your kind message. You're the best.
Oh, really? They got Swamp Mama too, Katie? I didn't hear about that. That's funny. I didn't even hear about that shit. Have some mom. Listen, definitely worth to question whether or not Foodie had anything to do with it, given the fact that she tucks and runs the day that it happens. What are the odds?
What?
Yeah, don't use meth, kids, for sure.
Wait a second. From who? This is news to me, Rose. Rose says it looks like a protection order has been granted against AK. From who? From who, Rose? And how have I not been made aware of this? Wait, Swamp Mama from Yaba? She knew about Yo Ma. But wait. Who was the order granted against? 70 says, that's right, Rose. And it's for discovery, not the people. Wow, I don't understand. What up, Lucifer? Oh, okay. Hold on. it has Hussy and Gigi. Interesting. Stephanie says, P, it's for Hussy and Gigi Discovery. Oh, okay. That is awesome fucking news. Stephanie says, P, it's for Hussy and Gigi's Discovery, so they can't share it all over social media. Ooh, let's have a celebration, guys. Let's all clap our hands. And wow, that is excellent news. Wow, that brightened my day. Thank you guys for letting me know. That is fucking amazing. Dornis says, Angry Pistachio, from what I understand, the order only means AK is not allowed to talk about the information disclosed in GG. That's good news, though. Do you know why that's such good news? Because I don't know if I can share this. I don't know if anybody has. Well, I mean, it's pretty common knowledge. Like, I think most would assume, but there was definitely fear that any type of personal information that was learned as a result of discovery is something that would be used against them in a public space. So there was genuine fear there. So this is really excellent fucking news as a result of that. Do you know what I'm saying? And look, under the circumstances, because of what we've seen, because of the behavior we've seen, this person fucking constantly exhibit online, that was a real and legitimate fucking fear. So you guys really have no idea how good this news is. This is amazing. I'm so happy for both of them.
Right, Veronica, agreed. Yeah, that's the thing, Sassy Mama. There's so many workarounds, you know? I think that the biggest thing is going to be the most important thing is just to, again, freeze those motherfuckers out. And sometimes it's hard to do given the history. Hey, Ditto. Hello.
Bro, some of the things that were asked in the very beginning of the situation were so personal and inappropriate. And there was hesitancy to even answer those questions due to fear of one's own safety. I hope you guys are realizing that I'm using extremely ambiguous language on purpose just for safety reasons. I hope you guys understand. I'm sure you do.
Hello. How is that degenerate snaggletooth not in prison? Great question, Cal. I think we all would love answers to that, Canada. I love kitties. I'm not worried about it. Go ahead, big boy. Oh, smelly gray puss over there. You know? Oh, really, Greek girl?
I mean,
gosh.
that's a good question.
How'd that work out? I had no idea.
That is a really good question. Salty Peach says, what happens if she does? I don't know if she can help herself. She gets herself worked in a rabid frenzy. Do you know that has also been a genuine fear as well? But what will happen is it will count against her. And it will count against her, and there will probably be stipulations set for, what will happen if. It will greatly count against her in the suit, in the case. But, she hasn't cared about that yet. So I've already had this discussion, and there's fears of that too. Because it seems like this person, this psychopath, does not respect a court of law, our judicial system. She thinks it's a game. It seems as though she thinks it's a game. She's not taking it like it's real life. She's not taking the potential life repercussions as real life. And it's like, I guess we will all watch and learn together what will happen if somebody doesn't follow court stipulations. Do you know what I mean? But it is her fight to lose. You know what I mean? She already has a pretty heavy fucking case against her. So who knows? We will all watch together.
Yeah, you like the thumbnail, Butter Crumpet? Thank you. Devil Woman, just a small recap. It seems like Crackhead 1 and Crackhead 2 gave French Fry Girl and Locale Queen a copyright strike while they were live yesterday. And that's about as much as we have right now. I agree, Bink, 100%.
It's so wild. Like, to hear Yaba's audacity for her to talk the way that she is and to criticize false copyright striking when she did it so overtly herself to so many very recently. Like, this is, I'm telling you, these are all the reasons why Yaba is a lol cow herself, for one. She's probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, hypocrite in the space, and just an all-around terrible fucking individual. That's why it is shocking to all hell that she fixes her fat finger to point it in anybody else's direction ever. Like, ever. Like, yeesh.
I don't think so. I don't think that he's ever struck Chantel. Hey, Marie Johnson, good to see you. D2 needs to shut the fuck up and eat the raw chicken. Agreed.
Ooh, interesting.
They
That
don't know
is
what-
extremely interesting. Dirty Uncle Sal says, not sure about Maryland, but I know that in Kansas, if the order is broken repeatedly, the civil contempt of court turns into a criminal charge that is punishable by jail time. Very interesting. Somebody please remind me before, I'll probably remember myself, but before I'm done live streaming today, remind me to do a little googly poo and check out if we can find out if there are similar stipulations in the state of Maryland as well. I'd be very interested to learn that.
what they're doing. Slow Mama did not get struck. He privated to give the illusion he did to be down. He did that to me. Do y'all remember when Swamp Mama did that shit to me? He made a video
Oh my God, Yaba, do you remember the time in the summer when you false copyright struck me, Belinda, and Gaining Ground to try and get our channels terminated because you've no backbone and you're a fucking hypocrite and you can't handle any amount of fucking valid criticism in your direction? And then you took it to some bullshit copyright court in hopes that those strikes would stick and the channels would for real get terminated. I remember that. Do you remember that? Fucking hippo.
Of it and acted and basically said that I struck him, that I gave him a strike. Yeah, he did that to me a long time ago. God, that guy's such a loser. I don't even want to talk about that one. That's another one we need to freeze out of the community. Swamp Mama.
Bro, you need to freeze your fucking self out of the goddamn community. You are guilty of almost 100% of the shit that you yell in Chantel's direction. Like, you are Chantel, only you're worse and you're way more hideoterous, like, objectively. I don't even consider that my opinion at this point. It's like a fucking, it's a fact, you know? And it's an objective fact. We seen you. You made the mistake of putting your fucking visage before the fucking lens of a camera for all to see. Like, yeeks, bitch. Woo.
Fucking Cracky, all those motherfuckers. Cutie can't get a library card in Kuwait. That's true. Keem has so much money invested in his shows. If one goes down, they all will. There's no way he'll let that happen. Lisa Simpson, I agreed. You know what? And as much as I hate that they got struck, it's a good thing because Keemstar knows how to handle it. And if he can get Cracky blocked for good, then that's an amazing thing for our entire community.
Would it be a good thing if you got blocked for good, Yaba, for abusing the copyright system? Because you know you're guilty of the same. Both you and your fucking wife are guilty of the same. So you think it's a good thing? Are you really sitting on pins and needles hoping to see the way that YouTube punishes other YouTubers who abuse the copyright system? Interesting.
Community. You know, he damn near got Just Saying's channel completely taken off of the YouTube. And she has just, you know, all these years worth of archived content that would have just been gone. I don't know if she has it backed up somewhere else, but that her channel damn near got terminated completely because of that motherfucker.
Oh, damn near terminated. Oh, you mean like you tried to do to me, Belinda, and gaining ground simply for having a differing opinion and calling out your fucking hypocrisy? You know, instead of abusing the copyright system, you should have abused some fucking Poland Spring bottles instead. You're better off doing that. Oy vey.
He's claiming he was struck. God, I can't stand that motherfucker. Anyways, listen, we got a lot of videos to go over, several different ones, shenanigans. I want to thank you again for sending me the video that we're going to watch here in a second. But I think we're going to start with Foodie herself and her dramatic exit from YouTube. You can speculate if she's taking a break. Is she going to Canada to renew her visa and collect more of her Christmas gifts? Who knows?
You know what's always crazy to me? I've never mentioned this. I've never really talked about this. Why do they look at Chantel, what they call a visa run? Why do they criticize her like that's a moral bad? Anybody who is staying in any country on a temporary visa has to do the same. Like, why do they paint that as like a moral character flaw? I don't understand it. It's so fucking ridiculous, especially when there is such a huge array of genuine things to criticize. The fact that they always choose to reach and to go left, like, why? It just opens you up to look like a fucking moron and a problem. Like, I don't understand.
I think so too. I think there's no stopping somebody like that. Seattle Sapphire, good to see you, hon. Pray for me. I made a decision to quit my job January and do what gives me joy. Hell yes, girl. Massive pay cut, but unlike Foodie, I'm financially secure. You got this. Live your best life, girl. You're never gonna know until you give it a chance. Thank you so much for the support and good luck to you. Hey, Samtastic. Happy Christmas break. Good morning support group from Very Happy Teacher. Enjoy, Samtastic.
Here, in Chantel's defense a little bit, though, Tubba Chub says they criticize the visa thing because Chantel claims she's not on a visa. It's kind of dumb on both sides, really. In Chantel's defense, I understand why she would lie. First of all, it's no one's business anyway. And second of all, would you be willing to tell the truth to a group of people who are constantly trying to fucking hem you up and get you thrown into a Kuwaiti fucking jail, trying to get your channel fucking terminated, trying to get they try to destroy her in every way possible. So from her perspective, I understand why she would lie. 100% I understand. But why they make such a big deal of it, that's something I don't. Like, they're such disgusting, fucking animalistic pigs. Exactly. Jarella, Jarella, I agree with you. Jarella says Chantel needs to refuse to address it at all. Absolutely 100%. But there lies what makes Chantel the lol cow that she is. Chantel, in my opinion, is a very different type of lol cow. She's not your run-of-the-mill lol cow, but she is still a lol cow because of her sharing too much information that she shouldn't. Like, she needs to stand firm and strong, and there are just some things that it's not safe to share with the internet. And you don't have to. No one should expect that of you, especially with the kind of fucking audience that she's got. Like, yeesh.
Our Christmas break starts after tomorrow. Super excited about it. Thank you for being a member, hun. Don't keep it in normal speed.
That's what I mean.
Well, you know what? With her demeanor and everything, and
that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Taduce K. Taduce K says, to a private person, it wouldn't matter. But if they caught Chantel on a technical visa violation, these insane people would. I don't know what OFC means. Be calling Kuwaiti authorities. Yes. They have tried for far less already. They've tried to hem her up, and literally, I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that there are people who have literally called the fucking, like, the Kuwaiti consulate or like the Kuwaiti authorities to try to get her fucking hemmed up and thrown in jail in Kuwait. Like, that has legitimately fucking happened. That's what that means. OFC means, of course. Yo, I would have never guessed that. See, in my opinion, it should be OC. OC would mean, of course, to me. OFC, I'm expecting it to be 3 words instead of 2. You feel me? I'm old school. I don't fucking get it. But thank you for letting me know. I'll never forget now.
It's a short video. It's only 10 minutes long. I'm going to keep it normal at first just because you guys got to see this shit. It's damn near like she's on some kind of narcotic. The way it's almost as if she's slurring her words.
Oh
Also,
my God. Now she's on drugs, guys. Everyone's on drugs all of the time, except when Chantel says that she has a problem. No, then she's lying. This is so fucking ridiculous.
Didn't notice at the bottom of the screen, we have a new counter. Chantel's departure from YouTube. She's been gone from YouTube.
Thank you, Janine. Is that your name or is it Jean? Yeah, Janine, right? You spelled Janine funny. Is it Jean9? Janini? Janini. Am I bugging? Is that spelled funny? Anyway, thank you for agreeing.
Roughly 14 hours, 39 minutes. And we've been waiting 5 days, 11 hours, and 39 minutes
sick,
from our apology from Foodie herself for accusing.
Yo, and for what? A radiated woman says going IRL like that unprovoked is so sick. I don't care who it is. And for what? Like, what is she guilty of? Do you know there are so many genuinely evil fucking people, genuinely dangerous people, genuinely people who harm others on the internet? If you really want to hate somebody, you really want to destroy somebody, you want to save the day, go do it where it fucking belongs. Like, doing it to Chantel, you've just become the problem. She's no longer. Those who go IRL with Chantel in this way, y'all have become the problem. Like, I hope you fucking know that shit at the end of the day. I hope you're okay with that. I hope you've come to terms with that in your soul.
Accusing me of bullying, what was her name? Little Mama, to take herself out the game when I didn't even have any conversations or anything with that woman. You weirdo. Your money's on a
Why are you even talking about her so callously? Why are you even talking about her? To further paint yourself the fucking victim? Trying to use fucking Keemstar's real life situation that occurred? Try to further paint yourself the victim? Try to get you some fucking cool points? Like, oh my God. I'm telling you right now, if this bitch ever fucking again tries to say that anybody else is exploiting the abuse, the death of anybody else, like, that is the name of Yaba's game, and there's no line in the sand. Be it a fucking child, be it a fucking deceased adult, there's no line in the sand. There's no person, there's no thing that she won't try to use as her own fucking arsenal of weaponry, either a shield or a fucking her own personal melee weapon to attack others with. Like, so fucking disgusting. But tell me again how evil and disgusting and fat Chantel is, please.
visa run, or is she ducking and dodging all the shit that's going down right now? Hey, Kelly. Didn't she say the other day she was going to the
Yo, do you
pharmacy?
wanna know what's
She
so
said
crazy?
Salah was going.
Do you want to know what's so crazy? Purple Bed Beezer. Purple Bed Beezer says, bottom line is it's all about money. Do you know for fucking years, I had been sitting here trying to think of all of these different things. I had been trying to figure it out. Like, what are these people's motivation? What the fuck is wrong with them? How could they be so ridiculous, dishonest, hypocritical? And finally, I have finally come to terms with the fact that genuinely it is all about money. Money is the motivation, money is the reason for all of it. These people will lie, they'll do whatever, say whatever, harm whoever, all for the mighty dollar. It's always been so simple. And I've been sitting here fucking pondering like an idiot.
Went to the pharmacy to pick up her medication. She sure did say that. You like the counters? Thank you so much. I like them too. Okay, anyways, this video is titled I am leaving YouTube ... for
See, but
now.
that's
A whopping
bro,
6,000.
am I the moron? Am I the fucking moron? A radiated woman says, don't forget the requisite lack of shame. Like shame in some cases is a good thing. It keeps you from it keeps the world going round. And I'm telling you, the lack of shame is such a fucking problem. Like the internet is forever. How can a mother raising teenage boys who live on the internet also, how could you be so willing to be this disgusting, reckless, dishonest, hypocritical, fucking just disgusting in general for all the world to see? The lack of shame is such a problem. I can't understand it. I cannot fucking relate.
And 463 views for a YouTube departure video, Chantel. Does that not tell you anything, girl? People don't.
Oh, Jarella, I fucking love it. Jarella says hubris is the new pandemic. Absolutely. What a fucking statement. Amazing. So fucking accurate. Oh my God.
Don't care. Uploaded 14 hours ago. The tags in this video are as follows.
I know.
Foodie Beauty, vlog, YouTuber, mental health
A
awareness.
radiated woman, who can we blame? A radiated woman says, we can't fathom it because we have a healthy sense of social shame, LOL. Who the fuck can we blame? Can we blame the parents? Can we blame the way they were raised? Is it nature or nurture? Or were they just born fucking shameless? I need to know who the fuck to blame. Who do we blame, a radiated woman? We need to know.
Yes. Do you want me to read that again? The tags in this video are as follows. Foodie Beauty, vlog, YouTuber, and mental health awareness. No. Oh, you see, you did this to yourself, and then you want to act like you're some kind of victim, cutie. If this is so bad for your mental health, why do you
How dare you? Did you hear what she just said? Like, I'm telling you guys, everything that Yaba says to Chantel could be accurately said to herself in the mirror. Did you guys just fucking hear that shit? Do I need to fucking roll it back? Oh my God.
Find yourself in the middle of
you know what I need, guys? I need a fucking Poland Spring bottle to fucking abuse right now. That's how angry I am. Let me mash up a Poland Spring bottle. Hey, fucking Yaba.
drama every single day. You expose yourself to it, and then you want to act like it's everybody else and they're the problems, and it's totally not me. Take some accountability, cutie. My word. She just wants the attention because that thing she calls a man doesn't give her attention. All true. And with all the BS she started, she is going into...
Bitch, don't you make me say it. Don't you make me fucking say it. Did you hear what she just said about Chantel and Chantel's man? Bitch, you're not going to make me say it, okay? I have a good mother. I refuse. But you know what I want to say, bitch. I'm not going to say it, though. But fuck you.
Hiding. I kind of feel that way, too. I don't know that she's got it in her physically to travel to Canada, nor do I think that she could financially afford
a radiated woman. All of you know what I want to say. I don't even need to say it. I'm going to telepathically share it with you. You already know. I promise you already know.
travel to Canada. Let's not forget, guys, the main reason why she likes to do her visa runs to Canada and put herself through that plane ride is so she can have her freedom. So
oh my God, what a good fucking point, Dirty Uncle Sal. Dirty Uncle Sal says the locals have herd immunity against accountability, awareness, and reading skills and comprehension. Yo, it is that, right? That's the reason why they so tightly stick together like fucking beasts of burden / fucking pack animals. It's because it's the herd immunity of it all. The losers, the fat, lonely losers must stick together for herd immunity. Oh man, you have figured it all out, Dirty Uncle Sal, and I agree with you.
she can have her Kia, which is no longer in her possession. It's long gone. Duping Delight, good to see you, girl. Bet she's eating those fillings today while her hug box is gone. You know she is. And she looks sodium swollen in this video. Thank you for being
is she seriously calling what Chantel's got a hug box? Oh my God, I can't believe it. What? Yaba has specifically and purposely crafted a fucking hug box of obsessive Chantel hate. Yet she gonna be putting a finger out. I can't even handle it. I can't. I'm telling you guys, if my head remains intact for the entirety of this live stream, I'm gonna be shocked. If it does not fucking explode into a million pieces, like consider it a win, because I can't handle this shit.
Remember, Wicked Crafter, hello. Maybe it's Choco Toad theft timeout. Well, I don't know what that means, but thank you so much for your support. I'll figure it out. It'll come to me eventually. She's using the return portion of her Canada ticket. Deborah, that's totally a possibility. I've heard that before, but still.
Yo, do you guys know what I call Shani? Have you ever heard me call Shani what I call her? And I don't know why, but I call her Shantytown. I don't know if that's fucked up, but I call Shani fucking Shantytown.
Even if the trip was paid for, even if she had the ticket to go back to Canada, what is she? She's going to put herself through all of that physically suffering to fly back to Canada, to get there and have no freedom, have no Kia, can't go live, can't get attention because her mom won't let her. I don't know about that. I guess we'll see though. Maybe.
What the fuck is she talking about? If I ever allow my mind to veer off for a second and I stop actively paying attention, when my attention comes back to what the fuck she's saying, it's always a strung together fucking cluster of words that when I come back to it, I have no fucking idea what she's talking about because it's always fucking nonsense. God, I hate this.
Maybe. I think so too, Sassy Mama. It looks like she's had a rough night. So with that being said, let's get to. Let me make sure the volume's up and the volume booster is.
Yo, I think that's why it's funny to me. Dirty Uncle Sal said Shani is the entire population of a shanty town. That's why it's funny to me. That's exactly why I call her that. I'm so glad you understand.
Activated.
Yes.
R.I.P. Kia. You were the best of us. That's all true.
Thank you. No, it's just ridiculous to fucking say that. A radiated woman said, I am not a Chantel apologist, but in a hug box, she is not. She sees her hate. All she gets is hate. Like, I don't understand how so many grown fucking adults consume this fiction that comes out of Yaba's mouth on a daily basis and are just like, yup, that's what's up. That's really happening right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? I feel like I'm in fucking hell. Ugh. Thank you for understanding. You guys, like, seriously, you guys in chat, you are the only few who restore my fucking faith in humanity. Or I would die. I would fucking literally die with all these morons walking about.
Hello?
Fucking actively moroning on a fucking daily basis. I can't handle it.
Ooh, booty beauties. Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? Or maybe a special shout out? Or maybe you just have a pressing question for me you want answered. All you have to do is request a personalized video or direct message from me on Cameo. It's super easy.
You know what I want to know? Why doesn't Yaba fucking skip this? Like, do you enjoy playing Chantel's fucking ad every time? Do you not have your finger on the fucking button? Or is she just trying to drag it out to make the fucking video as long as possible for AdSense sake? Ugh, what a pig. Skip it, man. Fuck.
You haven't seen this yet, Drama B? Oh, you're in for a ride.
Cameos also make great birthday or special occasion gifts. Hope to hear from you. Bye.
You're lying. You've never seen this. Fuck you. The bitch plays it every time Chantel plays it. Like, when I say that Yaba genuinely and literally plays every Chantel video in its entirety, she really fucking does. That's why I genuinely believe, like, if you've ever looked into copyright cases where precedent has been set, I genuinely believe that with certain reactors that Chantel could have a genuine claim for copyright infringement with certain people. Yeesh.
Yeah. Hi guys. Hey watchers. Hey Beezers. Everybody of the like. If you're watching this,
I'm glad you acknowledged the hate watchers because that is the majority of your community. That is the majority of the people.
Tubba Chub says, Angry Pistachio, she usually does skip it, to be fair. Not enough, because I don't watch Chantel on my own. So there would be no reason for me to ever see this on my own. And I've seen it through Yaba too many fucking times. She should be skipping it every fucking time. Yick.
We're going to consume this video. Out of the 6,640 or 6,468 views that you have received, I'm going to say 6,400 of those views were from hate watchers. So thank you so much for the acknowledgement.
Yes, I mean, yes. Irradiated Woman said, it's certainly against terms of service to have a whole channel about one person. With Yobs very clearly is so many, but it is not enforced. And we've talked about it before. The channel Leafy is here. His channel was terminated for simply doing too many videos about the same person in a row. The whole channel was not about the same person. He simply did too many videos in a row. Now, if you talk to people who are higher up in YouTube, they will tell you that the magic number is 3. That if these people were ever put on YouTube's radar, making 3 videos in a row about the same person is considered harassment and bullying in and of itself. The only difference, and I've said this many times, is that these people skirt below the radar. Because like how we will say that Yaba's a large channel, in the grand scheme of YouTube, she is fucking tiny. She is fucking tiny. That's why it's always so laughable to me that she thinks she's going to grow this fucking empire based off of reacting to one person, to bullying and harassing one person. Like, you better hope you never grow. The only reason why you still remain is because you've skated right below the fucking radar because of how small you are. Like, that's facts.
Chantel, you're welcome.
Video. I hope you're doing well. So
Yes, bloodshot eyes, filters turned up to the max. Her makeup looks pretty bad. You can tell girl is stressing. Girl be stressing for sure. You think his daddy shut it down? Now there's also that cautious.
I think the rule is extreme in general, and because it counts for genuine criticism as well. I think if it is genuine criticism, I don't think it should count. But bullying and harassment, because honestly and objectively, what Yaba does, what people like Yaba and FFG do, this is not criticism. This is not commentary or criticism. The intent here is to harangue, harass, bully. Yaba has admitted it several times that the purpose is to take away viewership and financial security from Chantel. Like, those are the things that make it against terms of service. I don't think if somebody's making 75 videos in a row, if it is genuine commentary and criticism, I don't think it should count. You know what I mean?
Observer, hello. Cutie quits, Koki strikes, threesome arc incoming. Ugh, good for them. You know what? To be honest about the situation, though, they all deserve each other.
I know. Dirty Uncle Sal says Leafy was a disgusting, dehumanizing, degenerate asshole and targeted bigger, popular people and was so politically incorrect, he orbited back around to correct. Sounds familiar. Sounds fucking familiar if you ask me, Dirty Uncle Sal. Sounds a little too familiar. He just, you know what, Leafy just made the mistake of targeting people that other people like. The only reason why Yaba doesn't get the Leafy treatment is because she only targets Chantel, who the internet collectively fucking hates. There's the only difference.
Other, don't they? They all deserve each other. Crying, guys. So here are the options, I feel like. And not necessarily in this order, okay? Chantel went back to Canada to renew her visa. Chantel is visa hopping somewhere else besides Canada. Chantel is just trying to hide out for a couple of days to because she's done got herself into a lot of shit and maybe kick up some speculation and bring back some viewers to her channel. That's also a possibility. Now, if Chantel stays gone for longer than 2-3 days, it's also a possibility that some real shit has went down. Maybe she's facing some serious consequences over there in Kuwait. Maybe Salah's family has pulled the plug on the YouTube situation. Let's not forget that. If she doesn't come back and she really stays gone and she doesn't show up in Canada or Thailand or wherever the fuck else, that's definitely a very, very big possibility.
This won't be a long video at all. I just wanted to...
Girl, if you really just want to leave YouTube, then leave YouTube. Every time. I mean, this is not the first goodbye that we have.
Bro, she doesn't want to leave YouTube. She wants to be treated fairly. She wants to not be fucking lied about. She wants to be able to live her fucking life. She wants to be able to make an income without pieces of shit like you trying to destroy her from every fucking angle. That's all she wants. And you know what's the most fucked up part is that's not a tall order. Like, anybody should be allowed to live their life the way that they want to make an income on YouTube, if they can garner an audience like Chantel can. Like, these are not fucking big asks. You're just an asshole. You know what I mean?
Received from Chantel. And actually, we're going to watch a video in a minute where somebody has included some of the other I'm leaving YouTube video clips. Then, girl, go. If YouTube is not for you and you're sick of the drama, then why do you need to tell everybody? Why do you need to announce your departure from YouTube, cutie? For fucking what reason? for more attention.
I know, it's super crazy. A radiated woman says she better hope Chantel comes back, and she does. Like, who do you think is the most upset when Chantel takes a break? Why do you think that she's haranguing her the way that she is? Like, trying to goad her into, like, it's because Yaba suffers the most, both personally, fucking emotionally, financially, if Chantel does take a break. Like, yo, because, like, you know how we talked about earlier how this is all about money? Yaba is very different. She's unique in the fact that Yaba is genuinely emotionally invested in Chantel as a person. She also feels some type of strange ownership over Chantel. You can tell by the way she discusses her and by the way she feels about when others discuss her. It's such a strange, toxic, fucked up relationship. It's so off-putting. It is so off-putting to look at. Yeesh.
And to be a victim, you're a victim of fucking nothing but your own life choices. Curvy Baby OG, welcome to the Pores. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap, hun. We appreciate you. Sock Beezer, absolutely, she needs the money. And let's just entertain, slightly entertain that Salah might be able to pay the bills of the deluxe fart box in the Temu car. Chantel's Temu leg, hello. Maybe the apartment is getting fumigated. Oh, yeah, that's totally a possibility. That's a good one, actually. Thank you so much for your support and your input. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Dirty Uncle Sal says the aggressive, vicious personal attacks and the encouragement given to her followers is what Yaba does that shatters terms of service daily. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. She really does take it above and beyond. And she has, like, her hubris has gotten out of fucking control because she's gotten away with it for so fucking long. So long.
Law could. Maybe he's door dashing or maybe he sells some perfume, whatever it may be. And he's able to pay the bills there, which X'd it out. That's at the very bottom of the list. Like
it's super off-putting the way that she acts like it's mutual. Swandi Vance says she is and acts like it's mutual. You mean with Foodie Beauty, right? She really does. The way that she talks, like, yo, I'm sorry, but like, I know it's a joke or whatever, but is anybody else as creeped out as I am that Yaba fucking photoshops a picture of Chantel's mother next to a picture of herself to send out in Christmas cards? Like, yo, that is next level fucking creepy. And the mom has nothing to do with this other than the fact that she birthed Chantel. She doesn't appear on the channel. She's not even talked about often. Like, that is so fucking inappropriately weird and disturbing. Like, yo, she's so lucky that Chantel is genuinely lazy and passive, because anybody else would have taken fucking action so long ago. She really takes advantage of Chantel's laziness and her passiveness.
It's so far down you can barely even see it on the list. Small, very small fine print, okay? If that's even the case. How much money do you think?
That always gets me. Tubba Chub says what's even worse about the Christmas card thing is Yaba didn't even do the work. A fan made that and she's just stealing it to use for her merch. Do you want to know why that always it fucks me up? Because Yaba makes a genuinely decent income, and the fact that she herself is so fucking lazy when it comes to her content, to her channel, she's really the definition of getting away with it. She is, like, if you look up the words getting away with it in the fucking dictionary, there's Yaba's face. She's doing the bare fucking minimum in every way. It's fucking insane. And these people are happy to be unpaid fucking employees just for the pat on the back. It's so pathetic. And it's no secret why she targets this specific type of individual. Ugh.
That he's willing to give Chantel to eat. You think he's going to buy Chantel takeout? You think he's going to buy Chantel her in-betweens? Do you think he's going to buy Chantel all of these groceries? Do you think the Chantel would live that way? Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
111 in chat, guys. I always like to call that out because it's angel numbers. 111.
Even if he was going to pay the bills and take care of you, he is not going to feed you the way you need to be fed and the way you want to be fed. We all know that.
To come on here.
Any thoughts on Salah shaving his beard?
Sass and Squawk, that really creeped me out, maybe most of all. Sass and Squawk says, yeah, Yaba went up on Keems and spun that story like it was a true fantasy to be Chantel's mom's new daughter. And the fact, like, I know he was putting it on with his, oh my God, are you serious? Like, obviously he was putting it on for the show. But the fact that that was taken at face value and the fact that she was so willing to sell that, like it was for real, is so creepy to me. Like, it wasn't funny. I didn't find the humor in it at all. It's because of how she behaves, everything all together. It is way more fucking creeper status than I think anybody over there wants to fucking admit. Like, it's next level. Like, Chantel needs a fucking, like, a restraining order. I'm not even kidding. Something's wrong. Something's up. Yeesh.
Yes, fleas or crabs. Absolutely shenanigans. And good to see you this morning.
And let you know that I have decided to take a break from.
Bye. Okay, bye. What?
Bitch, stop it right now. Without Chantel, you ain't got a fucking show. Without Chantel, you ain't got a fucking income. Without Chantel, you can't feed your children. Without Chantel, you don't got a fucking home to live in. You don't have food to fatten yourself up like a prize fucking heifer. Are you kidding? Bye. You be the first motherfucker crying. Like, stop it. Immediately stop lying. Like, you can lie to everybody else, even yourself, but you cannot lie to me, bitch. Like, fucking A.
Whatever, then go take your break. People will know you're on a break when you're not here. You just want people to beg you to sit down. You're gonna miss you so much. Please don't go. I can hear Tur Drop now. I can hear Tur Drop's tears through the internet. Please just stay. What are we gonna do for content? Who are we gonna watch?
Here's, you know what it is, and I knew this was gonna happen. I predicted this fucking years ago. I knew that this was gonna happen. I knew somebody was going to come on the scene and be nastier, more dishonest, more reckless than anybody else. And I knew that it would set the new standard. So now, because that's what everybody's after, that's what everybody's looking for, is they want the meanest, the nastiest, the most fucking, like, the person who's willing to harass her the most. It set the standard. Like, thank these people for turning this fucked community into what it's become. It has become the new standard, and it's all been downhill from here. Like, fucking on. And I knew it was gonna fucking happen. I knew it.
Chantel can't get a quick e-visa anymore. Ooh, that could be a major factor. There's also that, Bink, and I love that for her. I really do. Thank you for the support. Salah, don't eat hooker pussy. You'll get the lice.
From the YouTube streets.
Hey, Raven.
So, from social media. So that means that I will not be posting anywhere. I will not be.
So you mean you're going to be lurking? So you're going to punish yourself, and you're not going to make money. You're not going to make income. This being your main, not only your main source of income, your own.
Yo, that would be so interesting. Donis says, at Angry Pistachio, I've always said that if I won the lottery, I would pay Chantel to stop YouTube just to see how long reaction channels would last without her. Donis, they've already talked about what they would do. Like Yaba she already has a plan in place. If Chantel ever goes away or dies, God forbid, or whatever, she has already put a plan in place that she's just going to relive the past and react. Like, it's that serious to these people. To maintain the Chantel hate is so serious for these people that if she ever did stop doing YouTube, they would just go backwards and they would continue to repeat that fucking cycle for forevermore. It's so fucking insane. Like, yikes.
Only source of income. Oh, I'm sorry. She's got Cameo. Oh, so sorry about that. And you're going to not upload content. You're going to punish yourself, and then you're going to watch everybody else make money. That totally fits.
My dad's my uncle.
Absolutely.
See, now that's always been a mainstay in, well, this used to be called Hater Nation. Now it's called Girl World. Dirty Uncle Sal says the lesser channels wait for FFG and Yaba to set the tone for the day every day, which also goes to show just how uncreative they all aren't. That is not new. Now, it used to be people like Michael B. Petty and Charlie Gold setting the tone, setting the standard. And that, well, Charlie most of all would copy. She would repeat. So it was mostly Michael B. Petty who set the tone. And then Charlie would watch his reaction video, reword it a little bit, cover the same talking points. And then it was just a trickle down effect. So it has literally always been this way. What changes is who's on top and who sets the day's standards. I'm telling you, this is genuinely a cult. These people don't think for themselves. They don't. It's insane. I can't believe it.
I truly believe Nero Tarot, recently reading of Foodie, I believe her health is going to take her out permanently and soon. You know what? I've been having a lot of DMs, people telling me to watch that video. And maybe tomorrow we totally will watch that together, okay? Just Deb, thank you for reminding me. And
listen, Swan D. Vance says, what a job they have. Listen, it's the easiest job in the world. All you've got to do is check your fucking morality, check your integrity at the door. As long as you're willing to do that, then you can make a mountain of money. And listen, you'd be surprised at how many are willing to fucking forego their integrity and their morality for money's sake. I should be willing. I should be willing to do the same. But God damn it, I had good parents and I simply can't. Unfortunately for me.
Thank you so much for the support.
Answering messages or anything like that. The only thing that...
Oh my God, yes, Oxen. And we reacted to it together. Oxen says, did you see Yaba on cam? She's looking very unwell, pale, swollen, waxen skin. Yes, we reacted to it together. And it was so jarring. And I couldn't believe some of the things that she had said in the days, like the earlier days reaction to Chantel. It's so crazy. Same day, same 24 hours, she had reacted to Chantel and was saying how swollen Chantel's face looked and all of these different things that when Yaba appeared on camera, it was all true for her. It was jarring to look at. And same day, she appeared on the Lol Cow Live again for 5 minutes. Of course, she dimmed the lights down real fucking low in her garage. Man. But then on her own channel, we got to see the real fucking visage. And it was, whoa, Nelly, it was rough. It was rough.
I will keep open is my Cameo.
Why would somebody want a Cameo from a creator who's no longer creating content on any social media platforms? Why would you keep your Cameo open and even think that people would come to you and say, hey, could you totally do a video even though you're no longer doing social media? Don't they work hand in hand? Just close it all down. I guess, hey, listen though, if you want proof of life and you want to see where Chantel is, I guess you can go pay her. How much is her Cameos? $25.99. And then she'll have no choice but to, follow through with the Cameo request. That's not too smart now, is it, cutie? It sure isn't.
I don't even know if I can put.
Did you guys see? Did you watch Yo Mama's reaction? Oxen, I think you just walked in, so you missed the clip I played in the beginning. But did you hear or see Yo Mama's stream where he was saying that she doesn't even have a neck? And he was tapping himself on the shoulder and then moving his whole body, saying that she has no neck to turn. It was amazing. In fact, we must. I need to go find that Yo Mama stream. I want to watch together more of that reaction because the little snippet that I saw that I caught on Twitter was so good. It made me hungry for more. I need to hear what else he said about her horrendous visage. Man, because just the little minute clip I saw was too good. Please do not let me forget that we have to watch that together.
Put that on hold. I don't know. So I'm just, I'll keep my Cameo open. I'm not mentioning that as some form of cash grab, or anything.
Font Leroy, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Well, it's a good thing I'm not a religious person now.
Just to let you know.
Cheat Miss is near. Maybe that's why she's taking a break. Shenanigans. There's also that. We are almost coming up on a year. On a year of I gave my cats away for you.
But social media wise, I'm gonna take a break from it. Just posting, anything like that. So anywhere. I only really post.
Radiated woman, don't you know? That's a prerequisite. It's always a prerequisite that the worst of the worst and usually the meanest of the mean have the thinnest of skins. That's a fucking constant. That's a rule. That's an absolute fucking rule always.
Post on YouTube. I don't post on TikTok. I actually don't have a TikTok anymore.
Moonbeam, I agree. She looks fucking fried. Thank you for your support. I definitely think that she's on some kind of narcotic, some kind of downer, some kind of anxiety medication for sure. And that she's been stressing. Probably.
Why? Why does she think that? Take it from me. I've shoved every fucking thing in my face that you can imagine. No, she does not look, nor sound, nor act like she's on a fucking downer. Get fucking for real. You're just pulling shit out of your ass. Oh, I can't even. Oh, my Jesus. She's such a lying sack of shit at all times.
Over a lot of different things over Salah in this situation. She doesn't tell us everything that goes on between her and Salah. We know how she feels. She came online and she told us that he's a fucking burden to her, which means, what could that mean when Chantel says that Salah is a burden? But yet she turns around and says that he's this successful businessman and he takes care of her. So in what way, if not financially, is Salah a burden? If anything, if he's taking care of you financially, wouldn't you be the burden to him? Isn't he the one that has to constantly order the takeout, get the grocery deliveries, bring the groceries in? Wouldn't you be considered, if he's taking care of you financially, wouldn't you be considered the burden? So that only leaves one option, that you are taking care of.
Yeah, I mean, that always surprises me too. DTW Pitt says nothing lasts forever. I want to see what happens to Yaba and crew going to do for money when they run this into the ground. It amazes me that Yaba thinks this gig is going to last a lifetime. And do you want to know what I always think about? Because of course you can always shift topics and there's always a lolcow to cover. However, the way that Yaba has gotten used to being able to be dishonest and pull shit out of her ass and not be held accountable for it, like that's not going to be true with everybody. Chantel, like not everybody is going to be as permissive with dishonesty and hypocrisy as they have been with Chantel. So that part of it will be so interesting to me to try and watch her, like to try and shift topic. You know what I mean? To try and shift lolcow.
Of him financially in every single way possible. Crystal, you in here, girl? Starbucks cup. Yes, yes, Carlotta. Crystal, we know you're watching. Okay, Crystal, the Canadian. Carlotta, thank you so much for your support, hun.
Bluebird.
Stop smirking, cutie.
Bluebird says hatred is a weakness. And even more so for this particular community, hatred is a coping mechanism. These people genuinely, they need this daily dose of hatred for somebody else to cope with their own existence. They hate themselves, so they take this short hour, 2 hours out of their day for a reprieve from the constant inner monologue of self-hatred. It is legitimately a fucking coping mechanism for all of these people. That's why they go so hard. That's why it seems so important to them. It's so sick and it's so fucking toxic and sad at the same time.
B Sunshine, yes, thank you for the support, hun. She knows she ain't going nowhere.
So I got rid of it in a moment of frustration, but then I realized that there's people I talk to on there. So
you got rid of your TikTok and then you immediately regretted it. Who lives like this, especially a breakup arc? Very possible, Miss Ann. Who lives like this at 40 years old?
Yo, look at how she handled just genuine, warranted, valid criticism. Pagan Ways says one day Yaba may be treated like Chantel. Yaba couldn't even handle a couple of much smaller channels than herself leveling valid criticism in her direction. Look at how she has responded. Look at what she's done. The false copyright strikes to try and silence, the digging into real life, the saying disgusting things about people's family, about their sick parents, about their deceased children. It's like there's no fucking line in the sand. And this is what makes her a fucking lolcow also. Like she should have, wouldn't you assume, a channel as much bigger of hers as in comparison to mine, Gaining Ground, Belinda's. I would just ignore it. If you're not going to address it and hold yourself accountable, ignore it. But she can't. She can't fucking contain herself. She can't help herself. This is what makes her a fucking lolcow too.
If you don't want to be involved in a drama, like I totally get that. She went on that show, she showed her ass, she caused a lot of problems, but can you not keep the channel going and act like that didn't happen and do your mukbangs? So that tells us it's way deeper than just what happened that night.
Sass and Squawk. Now, Sass and Squawk says she is so abusive to Chantel. We are to assume she is a good mother. She's a classic abuser. Now, Sass and Squawk, do you know if anybody else read your comment? Well, if Yaba read your comment, do you know what she would say? How dare you talk about my children? because she continuously paints herself the victim. And even more so than your comment, what I think more can potentially tell us about her parenting is her lack of morality and lack of integrity and her lack of honesty. Forget how she treats Chantel. That doesn't even play a factor in it to me. It is genuinely her lack of integrity, her lack of morality, and just the way she behaves that makes me personally afraid of who and what she's raising in terms of, you know what I mean? Like, because that generation's going to be running the world when we're elderly. And to know that people such as this are the ones raising that generation, like nothing scares me fucking more, genuinely so. And no, bitch, we're not talking about your fucking kids. We're talking about you. This is commentary and criticism on you as a person. And we can extrapolate and make a fucking judgment on your potential parenting. This has nothing to do with your children. This is all about you, bitch. So don't even fucking try it, please and thanks.
On that podcast. You should see what Barbecue Chillin' uploaded last night. Jamie, I think that's actually the video I have that we're going to watch together in just a moment. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Krabby Joe, hello. Salah is broke as a joke. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, if you're one of those people who followed me on TikTok, especially people I was pretty close to, you can reach out to me on Instagram at
oh, so you're keeping your Instagram open too. So she's keeping her Instagram open and she's keeping her Cameo open. So I thought you were taking a social media break. I don't think you are.
It's Foodie Beauty, and it's Foodie_Beauty_OG. If I'll put it here somewhere.
You see, it always shocks me. We're only 30 minutes in. God, see, I have so much to say. I have so much to fucking say. This is why it always shocks me when these people are so. I hate everybody.
Actually is. In the description. You could also see how to message me, except for the TikTok. So, yeah, there's very few people I will be talking to offline just while I'm on my break. If you're one of the people I'm close to, I'll still talk to you, you know.
Oh, Beach Flower, we're going to get into Oh Becky. We sure are.
But yeah, I'm just trying to take a break. That's it. You know, I have my reasons and I've talked about it, that I was thinking about it. I just think it'll be really good for me. I can't stop. I can't talk. I'm like yawning nonstop.
Embarrassing, humiliating. Let's not also forget that one of the scenarios, one of the possibilities here with the content that Chantel has been putting out recently, in my opinion, is definitely to act like she has this great life. She's driving around in Kuwait. She's getting up in the morning. She's not this death fat, bedbound person whose husband is just cheating and using her.
Oh, you mean she's showing the fucking highlights? What everyone does on social media all the time, everywhere? Like, she says this like it's a criticism that is specific to Chantel only. Everybody, that's what the internet is for, the fucking highlight reel. Like, this is so ridiculous all of the time.
She's got her husband's wallet. It's right here. See, guys? See, here it is. Her YouTube voice. Her what? Hold on. Something about her YouTube, her YouTube, maybe her YouTube pay comes in 3 days. No way her broke ass could take a break on Salah. No salary. Cutie is running from her past as usual. So let's thank you for the support, hun. And possibly, yeah.
Running from her past? I've never seen somebody embrace and admit their past more than Chantel. It's y'all who will never let her fucking forget it. Like, what do you mean, bitch? This is so rich coming from who it's coming from. You want to talk about running from your fucking past, bitch? Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation that you're not going to want to fucking have. Yeesh.
Ooh, Raven's magic. Well, I don't believe that Salah is very much a practicing Muslim either. Thank you so much for being a member. Oh, nice, left nipple. I'm glad you like him. Thank you for being a member for 19 months.
So, it's very late and I'm very tired. So, yeah, I just thought, like, you know, it's like 1 a.m. I would let you know.
You think she's sedated? Could you imagine his family has to sedate this cow just not to humiliate them?
Because I know people are obviously...
Send her back to Canada.
Dude, it's always something, irradiated woman. No matter what she does, they will find a way to criticize it. Even if they give her a set of rules to follow and she follows them to a T, when she gets to the fucking end, they'll move the goalpost and say, well, you didn't do it this way. You didn't do it that. It's always something. This is why I understand from Chantel's perspective sometimes. Like, what's the point? You know? Like, fuck, these people are ridiculous.
Put her back to Canada. What's the reason why you allow this person to continue to humiliate your family?
Going to be wondering, you know, where I am, especially with a lengthy break. I know that in the past, you know, I've said...
She has to be nothing but a liability to Salah and his family at this point. Why would they continue to allow her to stay there? Drama B, hello. Is this her way to do drama because she's not doing drama? Yes, absolutely. Thank you for your support, hon.
Many times that I was quitting YouTube. I was going to take a break and then I would come back like not even 24 hours later. But that was a different vibe. You know, when I would make those declarations, those type of declarations were like, oh, I'm literally so...
I listen, so I'm on the struggle bus too, hon. Thank you so much for your support.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
guys. Those type of declarations were like...
Yo, are you fucking kidding me? How have I never heard this? Jay says people sent her nudes to Salah's dad. Of course they did. Like, oh my God, these people are fucking the worst.
Out of either frustration.
Oh God, look who it is, guys. It's Misanthropy leaving a fucking super chat saying, remember when they had a fight and she did the whole I'm going back to Canada bullshit? It's giving B that, in my honest opinion. She's punishing him. God, these people are so fucking obsessed. Like, yo, Misanthropy, really misanthrope, but your homegirl's a moron. Misanthrope, misanthrope, do you have a fucking man? Where's your man? You should be worrying about that instead of fucking Chantel's man and her relationship. Misanthrope. Why are you so misanthropic? Because you're fucking lonely? I think so.
Same thing that you're dealing with now. You're frustrated with your situation. You're frustrated with the way that people see you on YouTube instead of the way that you want them to see you. Hey, Miss Ann, remember when they had a fight and she did the whole I'm going back to Canada BS? It's giving that, in my honest opinion. She's punishing him. Oh, yes. Let's not forget when Chantel does not get her way, this is how she punishes Salah. By telling him either you give in to me or either A, I'm going back to...
We all hate ads. That's a fact. The real question is, why don't you have an ad blocker yet? The internet is so overrun with ads. It's very...
Canada. Or B, I'm not going to upload YouTube content. And what does that mean? That means financially, Salah cannot pay for the Temu mobile himself. He cannot pay for the deluxe fart box, and he is the one responsible. And I believe 1,000%.
Yeah, I mean, yo, I'm telling you seriously, Swan Divan says, what did Salah's dad ever do to the internet? Why do family members need to be punished? It's because they try to punish Chantel through embarrassing her in front of Salah's dad. But I'm telling you, the prevalence and the normalcy that going real life has become on the internet, it makes me so fucking sick. It makes me but then when it's done to them, if it's done to them to any degree, it's, oh, how dare you, I'm a victim, I'm in danger. These people are the worst in every fucking way you can imagine.
That things are a lot different in Kuwait than they are in America when it comes to somebody owing debt. Yes, la. It's normal speed right now. Hey, Tara, thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships. Thank you so much. Let's see who got them. Creyas, RP, Puck U, Jen Watson, and Paula and her girls. Hey, Paula, good to see you. Thank you, Tara, again. We appreciate you so much. Crazy Cat Lady, hello. Barbecue Chillin' has Muslim revert calling chins out. Yes, that is a video I have pulled up that we're going to watch together. It is really, really good. Boy, this is not a good time for you, cutie. Not whatsoever. Crazy Cat Lady, thank you so much for the support. I seen something in the chat and I missed it. Yawn, I'm leaving. I can't be bothered. Yawn. Yeah, so what's the point of even doing the video? Hey, Em, good to see you, girl. Morning, Miss Yabatha. They wouldn't let me overnight mail to a P.O. box, but I was able to pick Express. You should get your box by Saturday. Thank you, Em.
Yo, what are you guys doing tonight? Would you guys be down for a late night stream? Because I have to do something and it would probably be better if I end the live. Like, I don't want to mute for too long, but how would you guys feel if I go and do what I have to do and then we do like a kind of a late night stream tonight? Would you guys be down for that? I think I should do what I have to do and then no, but I will today. I know I say that all the time, but today I will, because I have nothing. After I do what I have to do, I have nothing else for tonight, legitimately. I will genuinely come back because there's 2 other things that I want to watch together. And I'll probably come back in like an hour and a half. So not too late, but I'll probably come back in like an hour and a half. I'm going to schedule it right now too. All right. So I'll see you guys in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, the latest, but, just whenever I'm done with what I'm doing, I'll come back, but I'm going to schedule it now and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. I'll see you guys in at most 2 hours. All right. No, I'm really coming back tonight. Don't worry. I'm going to schedule it right now. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. We'll see you later. Bye.